On the authority of Abdullah ibn Busr, may Allah be pleased with him, that a man said to the Prophet عليه الصلاة والسلام.
وعن عبد الله بن بصر رضي الله عنه أن رجلاً قال: يا رسول الله، إن شرائع الإسلام قد كثرت علي، فأخبرني بشيء أتشبث به. قال: لا يزال لسانك رطباً من ذكر الله.
O Prophet of Allah, the rights of Islam are much for me. So tell me of something that I might hold fast to. What does it mean that the rights of Islam are much for him? He doesn't want to pray? No. The man is referring to voluntary acts like night prayer, fasting, voluntary fast, giving charity. He knows the pillars of Islam and there's no compromise in any of that. But what he's asking about is something to sum everything else up. So the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wassalam, let not your tongue cease from the remembrance of Allah. Now this is the English translation. In Arabic, let your tongue be moist with the remembrance of Allah. And this is much more beautiful. Though maybe the English speakers would not say moist. It's always moist. There's saliva in it. So, no, what was meant is that when you make dhikr, this is making your tongue moist. In the sense that if you don't make dhikr, it becomes like a barren land that needs water, that needs rain, that needs cultivation. But when you have your tongue moist by the dhikr of Allah, and how is that possible? There's no problem in that. I remember when I used to talk to Sheikh bin Baz like 30 years plus ago on the phone, he had 2 landlines. So when his assistant picked up the first line and the Sheikh was answering a caller, the second line rang, he picked it up, the assistant, and he says, hold on for a second. I used to hear the Sheikh answering the call, and after he hangs up, by the time the assistant gives him the second headset, I can hear the Sheikh saying, Wallahi, all the time, this is not once, every single time. He said, Subhanallah, Astaghfirullah, Allah Akbar, La ilaha illallah. Ya Sheikh, you just finished the caller and now you're taking another caller. But he's always 24/7 remembering Allah. And the guy is dead. So he's not going to give me a penny for praising him like that. That and Allah Azza wa Jal is the protector, and Allah Azza wa Jal is the one who's holding him to account. Allahu hasibuh. But this shows you how when dhikr becomes in your blood, when your tongue becomes moist with the remembrance of Allah Azza wa Jal, you would be a different person. Compare this to our youngsters, who all what they think of is music, lyrics, hip-hop, rap. And I've seen some of the youngsters memorizing rap songs and repeating the lyrics. And if you ask them, can you recite Ayat al-Kursi for me? Say, huh? They would not be able to do this. So this is one of the downfalls that we have to look after, inshaAllah Azza wa Jal.